It's Ray. Welcome back to my channel, Ray's Engines. Here with the turbo built 4.8 LS. Again, this is the budget one. As you can see, popping's already done. So if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Share this video with others. Show them what a turbo built budget will. I'm going to put the price list of everything that I've purchased. I'm going to give you a detailed list of what it cost. That way you'll see what an entire what a budget bill looks like. There's some $10,000-$20,000 budget bills. There's still budget bills because you do set a budget of how much you're going to spend. This is a very low budget bill. Well, the least you can spend to make it run good, stay healthy, and run for long periods of time. The only problem is this one's $1,000. You can get you an eBay turbo, as I said before in my other videos. I'm not sure how they work or how well they work. Just keep in mind, when this turbo messes up, say you get one from an eBay or some cheap knockoff one, it doesn't have to be from eBay. It just completely messes up on the inside. Say your bearings, everything else messes up on the inside. Guess where all the metal parts are going to go? The oil that's trashed up. Remember, you're getting oil going to your turbo. Oil is draining back down to your oil pan. That oil is being flushed back and forth. Think about the air that's going in here and then on your exhaust. Where is all that trash going to go? All that metal is going to go inside your engine. So my preference is to spend a little bit more money on a good turbo that's not going to just get destroyed and all that metal is going to go inside your motor and destroy itself. Get a good turbo and less budget here if you want to go that route. That way if your engine gets destroyed, it destroys your engine. Yes, you might say that oil comes back up here, but the chances of that, the minute it destroys itself, the oil pump's not going to be running. There are some times that they will. So don't get me wrong, that it's not going to or anything. That's up to you. So also another tip, when you're welding, if you're going to do this in the engine bay, you already set your engine in there, or say you already have a running engine and now you're going to add a turbo to it. Whatever piping that you're going to weld, make sure you disconnect your battery. Reason why, if not, you're going to fry your computer. It will fry your computer as the minute you start welding. So make sure it's disconnected. Here I don't have the ECM or the wiring harness connected. I don't even have the battery connected because I still need the starter. I'm going to do electric water pump and then the Holley HPA ECM. And that's it. That's all I need. And this baby's ready to run. So as you can see, the tubing's already done. I already welded it all up. I put it all together. Again, this is not for your chassis or any chassis. This is just for this test stand that I ran. I did one clamp here, as I said before, so I can disconnect this, move this out of the way. This is one piece, and that itself is another piece. That way, when I want to disassemble this on my own, I can do that. I did it this way. I did two clamps. I only did one clamp here because I wanted to see how high it was. I'm going to weld this together to this connector. And then I'll disconnect this. So you won't have this clamp anymore, but we'll have this clamp here. That way I can just remove this turbo connection from this pipe. That way I can use this T4 connection anywhere I want to. If I wanted to put it on my car or anything else. I'm not sure if I'm going to run this turbo, this bill, on my 55 Bel Air, or if I'm going to run the 572 block that I have up there. I haven't decided which route. On this one, I can make 1,000 horsepower easily. 800 on the soft tune, 550 on the 7 pounds of pressure. So on. All I have to do is connect this one here now. This is a VS racing valve. That's where I got this one from. So I can connect this one here. And I got, of course, your exhaust from, I just got this at any part store. I'm going to weld this up together and I'm going to put this right here. Just like that. So on this one I have springs that range from 6, 7 pounds all the way up to 30 pounds. So I can put 30 pounds of boost on this one if I want. So I can run a 7-pound spring. On a 7-pound spring, an engine like this easily makes a little bit over 550 horsepower on a soft tune. 14 pounds, I believe I looked it up correctly. 14 pounds was at over 800 horsepower. So just think about that. 14 pounds, over 800 horsepower. At 22 pounds, it made 1,024 horsepower. So there you go. So that's what I'm looking at running this. Another, you might ask, how am I going to get oil to it? Well, I run this oil feed plate. It has two 1/8 fittings here. So I'm going to run this plate. You might ask where. I'm not going to drill into the oil pan, so if you want to come up this way, this time I'm going to run this one. I'm going to remove this plate here where your oil filter is, and this plate will go just like that. You can run one to your turbo, one to your oil pressure, so you can have a mechanical gauge so you can see your actual oil pressure, how it's going, and then the other one's going to the turbocharge. So all you have to do is remove this, put this on there. It's fairly cheap. This is ICT, very least expensive. It's I believe it was $10 for it. So that's how you can run that instead of trying to drill and tap your oil pan. So that's the easy way and the fastest way. Just remember, your time is valuable, so you can do it that way. So I just want to keep you updated on how this is going. This is all I need. Again, all I need left is to run my tube in here, my blow-off valve, electric water pump, my starter, and connect my ECM with all my wiring harness and fire this up. Well, I will be putting of course, my electric fuel pump. I'll be putting that on here as well. And this is for fuel injection. So again, I just want to keep you updated on how this is going. I'll make another video. The next video you're going to see is not going to be putting an electric water pump on. You don't need to see that. It'll be connecting the HP ECM so you can see how everything connects, how it wires up, and how to do your first setup for it to fire up the first time. I'll do that video, and then we'll get it running. That way you can see how it runs and how it sounds. We'll see you on the next video. Again, I'm glad that you're watching this YouTube channel. We'll see you again on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks again.